Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Satchel Paige. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone here. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. One out, base is empty. And that is downstairs. 1 and 2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Satchel comes to the plate.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Williams hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Williams snags it. And that is that. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
1-0.
Fought off foul. That one at triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and it's a full count. Swings and misses, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Ted Williams. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning. Back in Boston, top of the second. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In the air, left field, Ramirez. One away. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
The first baseman,
Sheets, in his fourth year, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. A little out front there as he swings through it. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Lou Gehrig getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside. That one misses in the dirt.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione.
Caglione.
That's ripped, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Manny Machado, the batter now, is
action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Satchel kicks and delivers. 2 on that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Here's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. Piazza can't handle it, gets away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Caglione at third with 2 away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower fastball for some pitchers.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And that one ripped into right. Throw over to first.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the third inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Page back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch is in the dirt. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Tied
strikes.
up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson, struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. mph.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. As we go to the last of the third, here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Didn't recognize off
0 balls,
speed.
1
Thought it was
strike.
fastball, a little bit out in front.
And the next
1
pitch
and
is
1.
way outside. Comes
Strike
up
2.
empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Murphy
go?
checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Didn't go. He goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right
0-1.
by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up
1-1.
for later in this at-bat?
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That one
No,
close,
ball.
ruled the ball. And the count's even at 2. And that's
Count
down and
full.
away. And that is low
That's
for ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that
The
3-2
right fielder,
count kind
number
of tells you
9.
that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
Williams.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Williams now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. And that one popped in the air left field. Griffey gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Manny Ramirez digs in now.
Manny Ramirez.
And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Next offering
2-2.
way off the plate. That's down and
Got
in.
a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Caglione. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Fires to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. 112 miles per hour. Ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And Manny gets a piece. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And he beats it for the first out after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Piazza now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, right side, Steer. Handles, throws to first. Piazza out in the play. Here's Machado. Fly to left his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's going to be Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Page winds and fires.
No, that missed. That's
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there, onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Steer.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Base is empty, one away. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Hammered, base hit.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Murphy at the plate now. That's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
So now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Now
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Inside. And that's ball one.
1-0.
And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. He's got it, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Gavin Sheets. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Finds his way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Page checks over to first, and he's back.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
And that misses. 1-1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And it ties it up. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Tatis in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Palmeiro. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back inside Fenway Park, and now the right fielder, Ted Williams.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-0 from Satchel. That one fouled off.
2-1.
Up the middle. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. And they tag him out. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Now batting.
Jack Caglione, the next to hit.
Caglione. Now pitching.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Fires to first on the run. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny.
There's a strike.
Machado.
It's 0-1.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And it bangs off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Palmeiro, the next to hit, takes ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here is Spencer Steer. Oh, that hit him. In comes the run from third. 4-3, they take the lead. Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Page back to work. Puts a bunt down. Palmeiro. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
The center fielder.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Satchel checks on the runner. Ricky dives back in. Josh Hader gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of
to first, and they've got him picked off. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be
runner goes again. There's a ball.
Outside. That's a ball.
You got to be,
and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hader throw over. Ricky back, and they picked him off. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 6th. Here's Sean Murphy. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Now
swing and a miss at 100. Yeah. Struck him out. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. And
the
now
right fielder,
Ted Williams. There's a strike. And ball 1. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Liner, base hit. Williams around third. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Lou Gehrig will hit next.
Designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Cronenworth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Oh, he can't bring it in. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. In there safely.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Didn't try to do too. Much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. and takes low for ball one.
1-0.
On the ground.
That's foul.
And foul ball. And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
De La Cruz in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Now 1-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Emmanuel Clase into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Not in time. He's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss, and somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
Now both runners break early. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back now at Fenway. Set for the
Now
last half of the
pitching.
7th. Stepping in, Manny Machado.
Weaver.
On the ground, right side.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They
Number
had eyes
baseman,
on it,
number
man. Sometimes that's
25.
all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Rafael Palmeiro. That's off the
Ball.
inside corner. Ball 1.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Spencer Steer digs in now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Paul DeYoung now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Paul DeYoung.
Pinch hitter coming on. Pete Crow Armstrong.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench,
That missed, that's a ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Hit on the ground might be 2. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Number 4 into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Henderson
One
in
ball, no
now.
strike.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is fouled back.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a
2-1.
run.
Way high there. And a count 2-1. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Now he steps off to reset. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. High in the air, out to right. Williams sizing this one up, and there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit. Mike Piazza.
Pinch hitting, Ozzie Smith.
Gets the bunt down the right side, and a foul ball. throw to first. Ricky dives back in. Henderson at first, one gone. And fouled off. Ricky runs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest. Gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So they bring on their closer in the eighth. Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate. Ricky on the move. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Chapman throw over. Ricky dives back in. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back in Boston, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr. Now pitching, Mark Davis.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
Next to hit, Ted Williams. swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Davis,
a 6'4 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder,
Two down. Base is empty. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
it's 0-1.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well.
Ball.
Saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Got him swinging. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Now
Randy Rodriguez taking over on the mound. And I
can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bat.
well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Your best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Sheets, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that.
Vamos a traerle al expreso ahora, no la rayan. A tirarle 105, 104 y 105. Mierda, pero él viene con Bob Feller. Ese otro bombardero. Vamos a ver si le hacemos de una vez, porque esto va a ser, este juego va a terminar se va a dar menos. Esto va a ser 1-0, 2-0. Y fácilmente nos gira. El Manny, hablo, de 4-3 fue en el otro juego. El mejor. Maldito uniforme más feo. Tiene ese tipo.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Adele settles under it.
Diablo, ¿y qué maldito estadio es este? El estadio más feo también. Pero se está bacano. Él va a querer venir y que tira duro como este. Porque este tira 100 y pico. Yo creo que se la voy a esperar a la Metica y le voy a dar un palo. Vamos, Willy, vamos a darle un palo. Ven, vamos a darle un palo de una vez. Ya. Salami. El mejor al bate. Mejor bateador derecho de Latinoamérica. A mí el mejor bateador derecho que ha pasado por. ¿Qué ha pasado, coño? Mierda, le tiré adelantado. Mierda, coño. Yo como que ese hombre le da la pelota. Cuídate que te la voy a botar. Cuídate que te la voy a botar. Cuídate que te la voy a botar. Es que este hombre coge de que 200 millas, ni 200 millas. Puedes tirar lo que tú quieras. Entra al caldero, que gratis. Entra, que gratis. Dale, tira adelantado ese cambio. Engañó ahí la panza coronada. Esto va a ser un duelo de picheo, Él tiene a Bob Feller, pero yo tengo al expreso en el bo. Nolan. A ver si lo aguanta. Esta vez 100 y pico. Está 102 y 103 millas que tiene este hombre.
Anything to help get him out of the game early.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a curve misses outside, ball one.
Nope. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next one is off the plate, and now 3-0. Late on that fastball.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
One strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Yelich at the dish. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One ball.
In the dirt. Way high. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Joey Gallo. Sliced hard but foul.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Muncy to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Check swing, didn't go. And the count now 2-0.
No strike.
He was late there. Strike one.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Muncy into second. It's a double. So 2 down. Chase Utley will hit next.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay put. That's ball one. Bogarts at third. Muncy at second with 2 gone. Swings through that one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. Feller, only 20 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Feller back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to. Make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering upstairs. That one in triple digits.
They got to roll with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Now Machado up here.
Manny Machado.
Inside, just missed. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Piazza fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty, and now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Center field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 0-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In the dirt, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
The first baseman.
So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Joe Adell. He swings and fouls one off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fly ball down the line. Williams moving under it. And that will end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strikes him out with 1-0-2. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
DeYoung.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And out of here. A soaring shot to center. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit, left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Williams at the plate and takes high there. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in the dirt. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Set for the bottom of the third. Down the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the lineup flips over. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. And there's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Yelich.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. On to the fourth. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch for the out. So now here's the DH, Jack Caglione. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air, left side. Bader makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's downstairs.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4, Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
The designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy doubled his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a curve is down and in. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So 2 down now. And here is Chase Utley. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in the dirt. 1-0.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Palmeiro measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Adele on the run. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Ryan back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Baseman, number 9.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball,
Home
2
team
strikes.
down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now, Joe Adele. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1's the count.
And now the 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The left
And now Bader up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Williams makes the grab, and that is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2. Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Back to the top of the lineup. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now a chance for Ted Williams. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ground ball left side, handled by Machado. Whips it to first on the run. On the money, nice play.
Now batting, the
and
right
now it's
fielder,
Christian Yelich. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting,
and now it's Joey Gallo. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. And now, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Foul ball there.
Now pitching, Ben Joyce.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jack Paglione. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Here comes Manny Machado. Both for 2 in this one.
Machado.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Next offering is down low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Left field, Ramirez. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So up next, Mike Piazza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball that's outside.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And strike 1 to the catcher.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes a nice sliding catch. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Slider misses outside.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one outside, and it's 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Joyce, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. On a line out towards center. Hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Digging in, Spencer Steer. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Oh, 1's the count.
Go.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Swing and a miss. That one is 1-0-1. Pitches in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He's already homered here in this one. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. To the right side, Utley. On to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Number 4 into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Joe Adell getting ready to hit.
For the beat, the center fielder, Joe Adell. Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the pitch is outside, ball one. He was late there, strike one.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's Bader now.
Left fielder, Harrison. Bader.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing.
The batter, number 2.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts down.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
0-1.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th.
No ball,
holding on to this
strike.
narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, that's
just off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. And before the pitch, he steps off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy.
Now pitching. Eric Gagne.
That one to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder.
And now a center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Williams. 0 for 3 in this one. And he chases a high fastball there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, here comes Christian Yelich. Doval back to work. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So now the DH spot, Joey Gallo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 down, base is empty. Line, and that's a base hit.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty...
Josh Hader takes over on the mound. And now it's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's going to be Chase Utley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next offering misses down and away. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th. And here is Mike Piazza. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Grounds 1 to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively.
Se lo dije desde el principio. Era 1-0 que iba a terminar ese juego. El que hiciera una ganaba. Si él me la había hecho a mí, me hubiera ganado, porque yo no hice ni una. Después de los honrones. Pero como salió a mí dar ese fuetazo, yo nada más tenía que preocuparme por pichar. Yo picheo tengo de más. Ya, qué juegazo. Ese fue el único que me dio hit. Un doble de muerto. Pero después le hice eso. Tenga, por el center. El poncho saco a gente con Feller. Pero yo con el expreso le ponché como 14. Ahí la jugada del Gane. Venga. Venga. Y eso que se menciona todo. Ese está en una posición ahí. Yo sé del salvado. Ah, no, me dio 2 hits. Ah, no, pero está bien. Se le hizo. Uf, estamos subiendo. Más 54, ahí está bien. Estamos en 497 ya. Vamos para 500. Vamos a ver si me pasa. Sí, sí. Ahí le subieron uno a Nolan, al Expreso. Machado uno. El 91 ya. Bueno, me dieron un par de gente. Mierda. Call option. El muerto de Maitrao ahí. Oiga, ¿dónde lo pongo? ¿Qué no te juego? Left field. ¿Cómo lo hacemos? Buen jugador, pero ese está en la posición del Manny. El Manny no sale ni loco de ahí. ¿Qué es lo que juega acá, tío? ¿Qué te he designado? ¿Pero qué va a hacer que él juegue? Déjame agregarlo. Está ahí. Maestrao. ¿Me dieron algo o no? Bárbaro, ni un pack me dieron. No hay nada gratis aquí. Bárbaro, ni un pack me dieron. Bueno, déjame organizar mi vaina. Y ya. Voy a hacer esto. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué base que juega? Primera base. Vamos a probar loco este. Entonces, tú eres primera base. Vamos a ponerte aquí por tengo que quitar esa alineación de derecho al final. Vamos a tener un zurdo ahí. Este es bueno. No hay un. Ya, un shortstop ahí. No es secundario. No, este es derecho. Claro, position ni muerto. Yo no juego así. Vamos a verlo así, pero bueno, mierda, subimos un overall con ese tipo ahí. Ahí subimos 91. Subimos 91, 87 de contacto, 84 de poder. Yo no tengo gente que corra, ahí es que está el problema. Los jugadores míos no corren la mayoría. De los que más corren, el que más corre yo creo que es Ken Griffith. Y con Ken Griffith uno no piensa para ese robo. Eh, defensa, está media bajita la defensa también, picheo. Estamos ahí. Bueno, tenemos que buscar a alguien. O sea, si yo tuviera un shortstop o un segunda base que corra. Déjame ver si yo tengo un segunda base. Bueno, que me mantenga la vaina y que corra. No, yo no tengo aquí a nadie. No tengo, yo tengo que buscar un segunda base. Este es bueno, pero es que este es primera base, este tipo. Según lo que se ve de primera base, vamos a ver. Es de primera. Y yo lo tengo jugando segunda. ¿Qué es ese tigre jugando segunda? Vamos a ver si. Aquí yo abajo tengo uno. ¿Qué es este? No, este es centerfield. ¿Qué es este? Tercera base. Ah, mira, juega segunda ese. Posición secundaria. No sé si ponía a ese tipo. Bueno, corría 92. Vamos a verlo, sí. Vamos a ponerle a un chingo de muerte. Bueno, la carta de este tipo. 93 de overall. Defensivamente, déjame decir. Él tiene 70 de velocidad. ¿Cuánto tiene el Manny? Chao, el Manny está abajito. Va a tener que mover el Manny para designado. Y como secundaria position, pero tú eres. Ah, sí, dice que él puede jugar primero. Bueno, bueno, sí estamos bien. Estamos en 91 ya. ¿Qué habrá en el mercado? Tenemos un shortstop. ¿Cuánto yo tengo? 4,000. 4,000. Nanita, no hay nadie. Hablo, se la mire. Ah, yo lo tengo. 4800 yo lo tengo. 91. Ese pitcher. Busca un shortstop. ¿Quién? Busca a ver si aparece el mejor jugador del mundo. De la historia. Barry. No, de que Barry Larkin. No parece Barry Bond. Juan Soto tiene que estar carísimo. Busca Juan Soto. Ah, 20,000 pesos. 20,000 monedas. No llego ahí, ¿no? A ver, me hacen una marrulla con Sammy. Yo vendí a Sammy y no me pagaron. Sammy tiene un swing muy pesado. Y es un bobo batea con él. Eh, qué jugador es bueno. Alguien rápido. Alguien rápido, a ver. Ahora me sigo buscando. Willie May. La parita. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Diablo, ¿cuánto cuesta? Mi jugador favorito en la infancia. Derek Jeter. El capitán. 16,000 pesos. Ya. 400,000 Aaron Josh. No, pero tiene que toparle y desbaratarla. A Minero 93 está bien. Y 20. Se lo están regalando ese. Sí, yo lo tengo. Por fuera. Willie Benson. Tuve uno así me gustaría. Que corra. Sí, yo lo tengo. Yo no lo puedo pichar eso. Martin Dino. Justin Steele. Muy buen pitcher. Carita. Reyes, nunca José Reyes. No, pues no apareció. No está, aparece. Fíjate, pero necesito un shortstop que sea rápido. Poner un... poner... Yo no lo tengo, pero yo puedo vender saco de cartas. Voy a poner un 13,000. Y aquí un 13,000. No, un 15,000. Overall. A todo, 88 para arriba. Hasta los 20. Vamos a ponerle. Hasta los 23. Un shortstop. Diablo, pero ni así. Qué sé yo. 84. Mierda, pero ni así. Vamos a bajarle aquí, vamos a ponerle, qué sé yo. Vamos a subir aquí. Vamos a ponerle un 19, imagínense. No, pero es que no hay shortstop. Déjame ver. No. Tampoco. Qué desastre. No hay shortstop. No, porque en ese rango de precio no hay nada. Bueno, ya. Me fui por hoy entonces.